Hello, welcome to Tabletalkers Disillusion of Magic. We're back! Woo! Been a minute. When last we left off, everybody did some fucked up shit. And by that, I mean they got the people rescued in the previous session to last time session. We met up, made a plan, started heading that way. Got to Dragon's stronghold. Found out the dragon and all the people weren't there anymore.
Aww.
And decided that the best course of action would be to go through the mountains instead of around it. In the process of going through the mountains, running into multiple things that kind of show you the way to go, and other things that are just like, ugh, why the fuck are we going this way? But all in all, making decent progress. I believe we left off in a larger, like, opening area instead of just a tunnel. With a choice of path, I think. If I'm not badly mistaken. But we're back. What would y'all like to do with where y'all are? Like I said, sitting down for the night because tired is tired. Spiders aren't coming after you because everybody knows it's spiders. Duh. You're in a larger little like larger little area in the mountain instead of just laying on the path. And before you, there's multiple paths to lead that go out of this little tunnel, but there's only two that look like they're the same path that you were on before.
We see the same path we were on before. Does that mean it has some dwarven carvings? Or it looks like
it's not necessarily. Yeah, I was about to say, it's not necessarily that it's dwarven carvings. It looks like instead of something that was in the mountain before. Well, all the caves, I should rephrase. All the caves you've been into this point look like they were here before, but they are more worked to make it easily accessible and not as treacherous to walk down, if that makes sense. Like, they look like miners' tunnels throughout a cave system instead of we're gonna dig through this mountain or this is just a massive cave system. The caves that are here right now are natural. But they're made better with the working process of the dwarven mine. So there are two other paths that look the same as that path that you've been on that looks a little more work. All the other paths look like natural cave formation. Like prospectors went down those caves. Because dwarves are dwarves, weird shit happens. But it's like prospectors went down those caves, found nothing of important, and then didn't go down it any further, right?
Any obvious markings around the cave entrances, for lack of a better word, that would mark it one or the other as an exit?
No, not really. There's been no real clear markings of direction thus far. It's just been, oh, this looks like a path to go down, instead of oh, this is a cave with spider webs. Woo.
Are these two paths have spider webs on them?
No. You've stopped having spider web problems for a little while now.
You were dealing with spiders for a while.
Yes.
I've been traumatized.
You'll get over it.
God, I wish I got some beer for him. PJ,
Yes, sir.
even or not? For left or right? Choose one.
I'm not doing that.
I'm gonna pick even.
Okay, we're going to the right door. Whichever one is further off to the right from the direction we're coming off of, that's all.
Sounds good to me.
So
Don't make
decide.
don't make me pick things for decisions on where y'all are gonna go. Then you can actually blame me for what happens. Fuck off.
That was the point.
No, well, that's why I said fuck off. I'm not doing that.
We'll still find a way to blame you. It's all right.
Oh, of course you will. But hey, it's okay. I understand that is a part of the role that I have to play in this position.
To the right, says the dragon.
To the right, says the dragon.
Okay. Y'all stop and, like I said, rest in this little area. And when you get started to go again, if everybody's agreeable, you go to the right, correct? Because I need the other two's input.
Lizard lead, no input necessary.
Okay. Going to the right, the path winds a lot. And you could swear that it's winding in such a way that's making you go further down. To where you're no longer in level with the mountain base, but you're now under the mountain. Like the rock formations start to change. Instead of it being volcanic rock or just regular granite or whatever kind of rock, you're hitting below bedrock. The further you go down this tunnel, the deeper you get. God damn it, I went to grab my fucking phone and put it on silent. I grabbed my phone!
I think we may have gone the wrong way, little guy.
No? Doors is on the ground. So this should be right. I think.
I don't know. I mean, I'll trust your opinion, but I'm not sure going deeper down is what we're looking for.
I've never seen a dwarf city, so I would be wrong. But they have walked through here a lot.
No, I mean, that's good enough for me. Truthfully.
Continuing along.
I see no reason to turn back.
All right. Moving forward. Again, it's starting to weirdly warm up the further down you go. I say weirdly, but that's kind of normal because the further you go down, the warmer it gets. But anyway. As you're making your way down, you're also noticing the path is starting to widen. And it gets wider and wider and wider. Before, for lack of a better term, you enter into a... Oh. Hold on. Apparently Caleb lost all sound. Shit. Do I just keep going, Eric?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
Unless there's like
Look them up later.
stuff.
Well, I was just about to do stuff. That's the thing.
Well,
It
if the
opens up
stuff
into a
currently happening,
caldera.
are we under attack?
Oh.
Then we're fine.
Like I was saying, it opens up into a more very large caldera-esque thing with lava flowing all around you, but very far away, because this is a massive, and I do mean massive, opening. Like, the only reason you can see it from one end to the other, or see from one end to the other, is because you can see the lava falls all throughout this area. And further down the way, you spot living structure. Like, quite a ways off, but you spot something that clearly looks like it's being lived in actively. Like probably the size of a small village or
Is it humanoid-sized dwellings or
well, you see, because I like the stereotypical dwarf thing, it looks more to be giant sized.
many things? Are these are actually
What?
dwarves or are these are giant? Who knows? But we see them down the way. We were heading down this way anyway, so we might as well continue going down this way. Unless
Right.
you're still describing things.
No.
And I interrupted.
No.
There's a house right over there, I think. Kind of like a house.
Well, it's multiple. But yeah.
I'm just pointing towards the very first one that we see.
Fair. Oh, fuck. Getting closer to the buildings?
Walking close to the buildings. We have a door. I'm trying to knock on them.
Well, as you get closer to the outskirts of this town, you hear a bell start to sound. And directly after that bell sounds, you are greeted with you're greeted with about 8 fully armed, what appear to be dwarven guards. And they are pointing spears in your direction. And a 9th, more nicely armored individual will walk up from behind them and go, "What do you want? Who are you? Why are you here?"
One second.
Is that 1 second in the game? Or?
Oh, my daughter's coming to say goodnight.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I
Hello there.
I have to say those are some weird pickaxes. Not that I'm judging or anything. You happen to know these people who have names I've forgotten? I'm referring to the dwarves that we were talking to before. That we rescued from said hovel. What's his name?
What, do you just think all dwarves know every other kind of dwarf, like we have some telepathic link?
We as humans weren't given their name, but us in characters were.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you were not given their names.
Like
I
you
did
would
not
have
give
just
them
said their names.
Yeah.
I
No.
thought we were given their names. At least some of them.
Motherfucker, I did not make names for these people. I just said they state their names, and now you have that information. You
That's
can
what
use
it
that.
was. That's what it was.
That's
I
why I
don't-
didn't have the names. Okay.
Motherfucker,
Like that.
this guy who can't name his own character for 3 days, who starts a game usually with no name, and you expect me to name shit? No,
Oh, I thought you were talking about me for a second.
no, me. You're more than welcome to help me come up with names for fucking random NPC characters that you'll probably never see again. I don't really give a fuck. But they do not have names to us humans, but to your characters in the game, you know their names and you can use said names.
Oh, do you have a telepathic? What's telepathic?
You've been reading a smart word book. You're fine.
Do you have telepathic link or something? Is that a thing that you do? I mean, they did say they were from this area.
No, you
but-
fucking idiot. No, we do not have a telepathic link. I don't know the people you're speaking of. And all I care about is you trespassers being on our land.
Don't know. They said they were from around here, and we were looking for a way to get through the mountain.
Why
So
are
we
you?
wanna-
How do you even know to travel through the mountain?
I was
Sorry.
told once that someone would travel through the mountain, so I thought they could try to travel through the mountain. It's much less dangerous than traveling over a mountain, especially when you can't fly.
Over
I
the
don't
mountain,
believe
sure,
that.
but you can just go around. Why are you? I'm not gonna.
It would have taken too long if we went around the mountain. I think we were in a hurry to go somewhere.
Looks at the large crowd of people that we are taking to safety. Looks back towards the group that's talking.
Are you? He looks around before beginning before finishing what he started to say. He looks around, looks at the group you're with, looks at you 5 or 4.
Right? We have the big work to do.
So are you like refugees or criminals or something?
No.
I'll take over from here. Okay.
Right.
I was about to say, depending on how you,
I was thinking
Let's say-
about it.
Just sit
depending on how
back.
you word that, we could be. That's technically both.
Alright, you want the
Yeah,
long of it or the
great.
short of it?
Just be honest, I don't care.
Well, do you want a long explanation or a short one?
Put it this way, you better tell me the truth and nothing but. How you tell it is on you. Get to telling.
Right, so I guess you want the long one then. To the south of here, we have some fucking cult that's starting up, and they've decided it'd be a great idea to drain the blood out of any of the magically born individuals like those that we have here and yourselves, and try to contact some horrific elder god thing in order to bring magic back to the land, and as such we're getting these people the fuck out of there. Amongst the numbers saved were a few dwarves that told us to head this way and say their names, that we'd be okay to travel through there. So,
Right.
you got people out for your blood. Literally. From the south. So you know.
When have you humans done anything but hunt us? For the last hundreds of years. Regardless.
The fuck answering no to are you fucking refuge? And I wander back into place.
Refugee.
Right.
The ones we saved.
I haven't got to ours yet.
Right. Enough. Here's how this is gonna go. You're going to hold up in one of our empty stables. All of you can rest. You can purchase food and drink water that we have here. Other than that, you're not to wander around the town until we can verify the validity of your claim.
Oh, shit, I got a book that proves it.
I don't care about the cult you're talking about. I care about you being given permission to be here by other dwarves. Because if you're not meant to be here, all of you are going to die. Because we don't want this place to be known. Does that make sense? Once we verify that you were trusted enough with the information that this place exists, then we'll discuss it after that. In the meantime, my men here will lead you to that stable and will show you where you will be allowed to buy food.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet. Because this may be ending with all of you burning alive in that damn place. We will need a couple of days to figure this out.
Understood.
Be on your best behavior. And that is a threat. And he walks away, and the men, still pointing their spears at you, gesture you to get moving. Assuming that you do, they take you over to an empty, fairly on the larger side, like stable-y kind of area that looks more cleaned out. Like there's no straw, no shit stains, none of that stuff anywhere. It's just an empty stable. With everybody settling in and posting up, what would you like to do in this place?
The ones that were sick, how are they?
Assuming Arik did his magic-y magicness, they are fine.
Okay.
Because restoration is a pretty damn good cure-all.
Are there any that need wounds tended from the journey?
Again, assuming Arik did magic-y magic shit on the very long trek that y'all have been on.
Anything that was serious has been handled. Anything lesser has been ignored.
That's exactly what I was going to say. All the people who had more or less minor injuries, they've been bandaged and taken care of. Everything has been bandaged and taken care of, but everybody that had serious injuries is fine. And that's mostly just the 4 or 5 or whatever that were being drained of their blood.
But I thought we didn't have any to us.
Thought we didn't have any what?
I thought we didn't have any dwarves with us.
I didn't say you had dwarves with you. What?
Well, then why would anyone have any minor injuries?
Shut the fuck up. Genuinely shut.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Eric. Thank you.
Now let's continue on.
Worth it.
Oh, God. But if there's nothing really of import, however you want to spend your money, like separate it out amongst yourselves or one person pay for it or whatever, to buy enough food for everyone, it's going to run you 40 gold a day, and you're going to be here for 2.5 days. Before anybody comes back and says anything. And if that sounds like egregiously overpriced, that's because it is.
We're living up to the greedy thing, aren't we?
No. No. It has nothing to do with greed. It has everything to do with they're going to get as much money out of you as possible.
Ah,
How many
look
of us
at
are
them.
there?
They can barely sustain their own economy.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
How many of us are there?
I don't remember. I know there's the 4 of you plus the
A
orc.
lot.
There's
Making
quite a lot
5.
of the.
I think there's like 25 to 30 of you in total, including your party.
That's a lot of people.
Can I just sustain this on big bears instead? I don't
What?
want
That's a lot of berry.
It's a lot of berries. But
I don't think that's enough.
I don't.
Goodberry, you mean?
yeah, good berries.
Doesn't Goodberry only last for like 8 people and then you have to cast it again?
You get 10 berries, and then you get to cast it again, but it lasts all day.
So you'd have to cast it 3 times a day?
Yeah.
Can you cast it
Fine.
3 times a day?
Counterpoint. Do you need the paranoid little fuckos seeing you do any weird magic to summon fucking berries?
I mean, you've already said we're magic.
I said magic
You know,
blood,
try to do it out of sight.
and it's including
said
all the
magic
dwarves.
blooded.
It's everybody that isn't human.
I don't want to give up my shinies. I
And
have
make
no
hers
intention
pay
of
for
giving up
everything.
my
I'm sure they have money.
I shall pay for the second day.
So you're gonna pay 80 gold?
Yeah.
Okay.
shinies. It's a lot of gold.
And just know she'll remember this.
I have.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile,
On-
inexplicably, I'm broke as fuck.
I don't know how I got all those gold, but I
I
got a lot
don't
of
know
gold.
what happened to all
Because I
mine.
didn't- Because I didn't buy anything.
I don't remember buying anything either.
I listen.
Everything was
I
stuck into my
don't-
character sheet.
I don't know what the fuck happened with all y'all's money. That's on y'all to fucking figure out. Nope.
I have 82 gold.
I have over 300 left.
I mean, y'all bought stuff. Y'all bought stuff from the
Irrelevant. I correctly deduced that they had a bunch of money for some reason.
fucking bazaar. That's what it is. You bought something from the bazaar.
Well, that's just weird.
Oh.
Let's go.
The only thing I bought was the cestus.
Anyway, After the 2.5 days go by, the same individual that was leading the guards comes in by himself this time and goes, right. First and foremost, I would like to apologize for my behavior. It was unbecoming of someone of peoples in your desired or common is difficult. It's not my normal spoken language. So, Momin, please. It is not. Shut up. That was James talking.
Did you say Tom?
I know. That was the dwarf. Me saying shut up was me saying shut up. Acting in such a way was unbecoming of peoples in your situation. And unwarranted for peoples who has helped in the ways that y'all have helped. So I greatly appreciate everything you have done for the dwarves you rescued. You did not have to do that. Most people in your situation would not have. And for that, you have my thanks. Where are you trying to go? And we will see if we can't get people to help you get there.
Other end of the mountain, Imperial lands.
You want to go all the way through the mountain, I assume?
Yeah,
Because nothing in the mountains is Imperial land, I hate to tell you.
that's why I said the other side.
Right. Where would you like to exit out of?
Says a point on the north. Brings up the map.
Well, I only ask this because I can drop you off right next to the capital. I can drop you off on the furthest corner next to the ocean. It would just take a while. I just need to know where you would like to leave the mountains.
We're heading north near the capital.
Right. That's easier. Rest up for the night. In the morning, some of our cave divers will guide you through and get you exited out as close to the capital as we can get you, and provide you with maps so that if you wish to come through here in the future, you will not have an issue finding more dwarven encampments. And in that same vein, I would like to give who exactly is the leader, or are all of you leaders or whatever. I would like to give one of you a token that you can show to any dwarven civilization that says, hey, don't fucking kill me. And he holds out the token for whoever's going to take it to take it.
Shiny.
It's not, but yeah.
Don't give it to that one.
Because you do not give it to the humans.
It's a dull bronze, probably about 3-inch in diameter, little like metal.
Well, it's gonna be shiny to polish it. I'm going to take it.
Okay. And again, I do apologize for my behavior, but I assume you understand my position. 30
Yeah.
individuals suddenly showed up at my doorstep. I had no way of knowing what your situation really was. Regardless, the town is open to you. You're free to stay here for the night, and you're free to shop wherever you would like to shop. If there's anything else you need, speak to one of my men and they will relay it to me, and I will see what I can do. And he turns around and leaves. What would y'all like to do on this last half a day in this small dwarven town?
Are they still scamming us out of money at their shops?
Probably less, but yes. You have to buy something to find out.
Okay.
It's just because the little government that is what makes up the leading body of this town says that you're okay doesn't mean that the people give a shit. They're allowed to set their own prices because that's how craftsmen work.
I think I'm good. I'm going to go on to my little measly eightfold. Anything on about my day?
Okay. Anybody else going to try to buy anything or do anything? I'll take that as a no.
Since we're underground now.
Since you're underground,
Are there like unique mushrooms or things that I can collect?
you don't see anything out in the open. No.
If no one is doing anything, I go looking for mushrooms.
Well, you see, the only mushrooms around here are the edible kind of mushrooms that are being farmed by the dwarves that live here.
Those are the boring type of mushrooms, the ones I do not care about.
Yes, I know.
Very well.
But anyway, continuing on through the night, getting a full night's rest. Arik, are you sending anything?
Not at this time.
Okay. After falling asleep in what can only be assumed is the next morning, because there is no sun, you do not know. An individual walks in and wakes you all up and says, I'm told that me and mine are to guide you through the tunnels to the imperial capital of the humans.
That'd be correct.
Right. So, and he just rummages around through his bag and whatnot and pulls out a roll of like 4 maps. Well, they're 4 individually rolled map. Brain? What? Fuck off. Anyway, a roll of 4 maps and hands them to the person who spoke to him. So hands them to you, Hurst.
Thank you.
And I assume y'all still have the token, yes?
Looks over.
There's the token.
Right.
It's a patent shinier.
There wasn't anything else, I don't think. I was just supposed to give you maps, show you the way, which we're about to do. You have all the provisions you need? Yes?
We should.
You see him sitting there kind of running through a bunch of stuff in his head, and then he says, okay, I think that's everything. If y'all would follow me and mine, we will get you started so you can get out of here. Not like I want you to leave or anything, but it's just like you know, Can we go now?
No, that's fine.
You begin the process of waking everybody up, getting everybody starting to move, and you follow this dwarf. This younger dwarf, to be specific. I will say now, is there anything y'all would like to do over the course of the next 4 days of travel? You got really quiet there, Medina.
Trying to think of something to do about traveling.
You're traveling through better caves than you entered in. Like, these are very much more worked, very much more like identifiably well-traveled routes through the caves. Like, these are lit up and everything properly, not just by grow lichen. Glow lichen. Brain, not grow. Glow. Fuck. Is there anything y'all would like to do?
We go.
You can't
Well, I'm trying to give y'all. But I say I'm trying to give y'all a way of fucking doing in character stuff, because right now y'all are just out of happenstance still being together. Like, the fuck? Trying to give y'all outs, goddammit. Anyway.
Mushrooms. If that's what you want.
That's not. That's not what I meant, but whatever.
Okay.
Just in talking, I guess. Oh, I actually can talk about something. So, what do we plan on doing with the rest of the people on this?
Well, some of them want to go off and do their own things. Others don't have anywhere to go. So those ones would be joined up with the Liberator adventuring party. And then I'm kind of guessing that you're not going to want all that shit that we saw back there to continue, and they were nice enough to give us a rundown and good information that it's happening all throughout that country in case you want to go back there and deal with it. If you have something else on your mind, tell me.
No, it is kind of finding them, hunting them down, taking them out before they can continue their plan.
And somewhere along that line, as we continue to go through, recruit, and get other people, I'm sure if you want to set up a stronghold, you probably can. But that's later. Right now, it's more get these people taken care of, and then get back and get messy. Unless you're wanting whatever weird eldritch god-like being thing to break through from their bullshit.
And rather not.
I think you bumped your mic. Better, I bumped mine.
I'd rather not.
Yeah. Woohoo, destabilizing the nation.
It's smart to bring them to the center of the capital.
They'll be fine. It's safer than where they were and safer than their neighbor.
But it's a human capital, is it not?
Yeah.
I don't know much about trauma, but they may be traumatized. I may or may not want to interact with
well, the ones that don't want to stick around will be more incentivized to come back with us and help a bit before they go off and do something else then. We don't have a perfect solution for any of the things involved there. We're just doing what we can.
Okay, I see. That's fair. There is no perfect solution. Unless they want to stay back with the dwarfs. But I think it'd be tiring not seeing the sun.
Let's not elaborate too much on them while we're still relying on them to guide us out of these caves.
That wasn't was it? I didn't do a racism?
It's a fair assessment. Living under a rock is not really, for everyone. I actually grew up under here. I've never really been outside ever.
But you at least have lava pools for light.
Then doing my part as somewhat recruiter, in case you want to adventure and see the sun, there's a place for you with us.
No, thank you. If you haven't noticed, my disposition is not toward big things like that. I just explore caves and know my way around them better than most. That's all. I like the caves. They're safe-ish. Thank you for the offer, though.
Still stands if anything ever changes.
I'm sure many would love to take you up on that, and they're itching for a fight, but not me. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to the, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I just kind of. Anyway, and he just wanders off. But if there's nothing else, 4 days goes by, and again, because you're down the more well-traveled routes, there's not many things to run into. It's not like you're gonna run into Darkspawn down here. We're good.
Darkspawn?
Yeah, I made a reference to one of my favorite games. What are you gonna do about it? Wouldn't even be the deep roads in this instance. Anyway, you, after the 4.5 days, finally see light again at the end of, well, no, not at the end of the tunnel, because there'd be a fucking thing. Anyway, where you walk up to is what would equate to a dead end for all of about 30 seconds. And then the dwarves do some weird shit with the rock, and the rock opens like doors. And then you see light again that you haven't seen in like shit over a week. And what you see when you exit out of this rock is you're elevated a little bit because you did have to go back up, but you're at the elevation you're at, you're looking out over what can only be assumed is Imperial lands. And along those lines, I should say, there is a absolutely massive city in front of you. Probably a good another day's journey out, give or take, or more. From where you're standing, you can't really tell. but it's clearly visible from here. And is the sheer scale of it from here dwarves anything you've seen in comparison. It doesn't even compare. Not even close. And the same dwarf that's been speaking to you this entire time speaks up and says, "Well, we did our part. If you were to kindly exit out of the tunnel here, as you can see, that really big settlement over there is the capital of the human empire. It should be a simple, easy, just straight walk to where you gotta go. If there's anything, if you're ever back around, just show them the token. I'm sure you already know all that. We can't show you how to open up the magic doors, but there are multiple ways of getting in that aren't like the magic doors. Yada yada yada. I think that's all I was supposed to say. We wish you well. Thank you for saving some of my kin, I guess. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Safe travels.
Thanks. And once all of your 30 or so individuals leave out of the cavern, the rock closes, and if you didn't just exit out of it, you wouldn't have known it was there. It's just part of the mountain.
I pull out my map and see if it accurately reflects where that thing is.
It does not. The one that would correlate to this area does not show you where magical doorways are. It just shows you what towns are nearby inside the mountain.
So my map of the
Like
mountains doesn't have a "you enter the mountains here" on it.
Well, it makes reference to caves that you
Okay.
can enter in, but it doesn't give you specifics. They didn't give you a specific map of like, hey, this is how you enter the secret cave area. No, it doesn't say that.
I'm just gonna mentally mark this location in case we ever need to come back.
Gotta put an X on my map where the fuck I am.
That's fair. That's fair. But moving forward, like I said, what can be equated to the capital is right over there. Like I said, it's massive and you couldn't miss it if you tried. Is there anything you would like to do before you start heading to that place? Okay. As you go to leave, the few elves that are in your party will chime up and say, "So, what's the plan here?"
As we discussed back in the woods before we left, there's guild halls everywhere. So the ones of you that want to continue going along with us can easily get yourselves put into that. And then the ones that just want to go off and live a life outside of the adventure can find somewhere or something here away from, the people that want to bleed you dry down south.
Yeah, I get down south is bad, but are you honestly telling me that the Empire is going to take us in? We'll be fine here?
If you're worried about it, then come with us until you can find a better spot. It might be a while.
I'm just asking if you know that this place is going to be decent.
To my knowledge and character, it actually is, right? Like, it's not perfect, but like...
There is bigotry, obviously. But in the Empire, as long as you prove your worth, you will not have the same benefits and standing in society as normal humans do in the Empire. But if you can prove your worth, you will not be just thrown in jail for no reason. Like, that's not how it works.
But it's better than the place to the east and the place that's draining them dry.
Yeah, the only place that is better than any of the other places is the magical kingdom. Like, that's it.
Far away.
Yeah. Like, the magical kingdom takes care of everybody. They don't give a fuck. They
So,
take
like-
refugees in all the time.
Yeah, exactly what I've been saying then.
But the Empire, as long as you're not afraid of work, you are more than welcome to help, because they need all the help they can get.
So then I lean upon my earlier statements.
Yeah. Oh, okay. This is crazy. God, that this even happened at all is insane. My family has lived in the kingdom that we just came from for generations. We've never moved. Why did this happen?
A bunch of crazy fucks in power.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. You were starting to say something, Caleb?
Oh, I just said yeah, I was in agreement.
Oh. But we have a place with you, right?
I won't
I
turn
mean,
you
you did
away,
save us.
and I don't think that any of my compatriots will either.
I
I
got no
just-
reason to turn him away.
I don't know about. And he just gestures out into the massive expanse of land out in front of you currently. I don't know about all of this.
Then stick
You're
around.
the ones who have helped us. Most of us aren't fighters. In fact, very few of us that aren't, and I mean no offense, Hurst, I believe I heard your name was. Most of us that aren't orcs aren't fighters. Some of us know how to carry a bow for hunting, but that's about it. We've never used it to kill a man.
I can't think of anything that's actually managed to last any amount of time that was worth a damn was comprised entirely out of fighters. You'll find a place.
Right.
And if you wish to
Thank
stay,
you.
you can stay. More than welcome.
Like I said, thank you. I'm sure there's been plenty of people that have thanked you thus far, but genuinely, thank you. I lost my brother. He was the one who died, that you couldn't save up in the tower. They told me about it, and I just, it's been me and him forever, and I don't know where to go after this.
Sorry, it wasn't able to save him.
It's not your fault. No, God, no, it's not your fault. You did everything I'm sure you were capable of doing. The fact that you were even up there at all is a miracle, to say the least. But regardless of all of that, you have my help, No matter what, if as long as I'm welcome, I will help out any way I can.
Well, you're welcome with us. If everyone wishes to stay, hopefully we can start somewhere and find a settlement we can start.
For now, though, we've got stuff to do in town.
Right. Sorry to take up your time. And he just kind of wanders back into the group. Moving right along, like I said, it takes about a day and a half to get up to the city walls. You will have, just for lack of a better term in this instance, you are a large group of individuals wandering up to the walls of a city, the biggest city. You will have guards meet you, because once you get out of the foothills of the mountains, it more clears up into a, I hate to say clearing or prairie, because that's not what it is. It is supposed to be wooded, but it's not, if that makes sense. Like, all around this city, there are farmlands and orchards and vineyards and all kinds of imagined things that would sustain a city like this. But as you approach, assumedly down the main road, or one of the main roads that enter the city, there will be a small, I don't want to use the word squadron, but that's the only word I can think of at the moment. Small squadron of soldiers that sally out from behind the walls, and among them, what you could only assume is the commander of that little squadron, walks forward and says, "Halt! State your business. We've never seen your like around here. From the look of you, you look like refugees, but we need to make sure you're not dangerous."
That's fine.
So if you would all stand in a line and calmly walk forward so that we may search you and do some preliminary checking to make sure you're not diseased or anything like that. And he gestures behind him, a lot of our individuals back here are more than capable of using magic in different ways in determining these things. If you would all submit to this, everything would go smoothly, and we can get you in and out of this situation in about 15 minutes. Is that agreeable to all of you?
Nod.
One you nod, all the orcs kind of nod.
Let's get it over with.
You were saying, Caleb?
Makes sense to me.
Is he trying to take our stuff? I was gonna whisper up to Steve.
It shouldn't.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Right. As I see all of you are in agreement, if you would form an orderly line, with you four ever so kindly being in the front, as you are the ones that are heavily armed and armored. Please and thank you. You each will get individual interviews, and the rest will be conducted out here, if that is all right. And he doesn't really let you say it's all right. He just kind of has you move forward. Each of you will get put in front of a red-robed individual. It's like a deep crimson red robe. All of them are human. The robes are robes, but they're kind of armored robes, if that makes sense. Like there are bits of metal all over, like to protect important vital areas and stuff like that. But each of you will be brought into a back room inside the wall, and who wants to go first? Instead of me deciding. I can always roll a d4.
I instinctively put my finger on my nose.
Not it. Okay, got it.
The D4 shall determine your fate.
Correct. All right, Arik, because you're at the top of the list, you're 1. Caleb 2. Adina 3. Thaddeus 4. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
3. Hurst.
Hello there.
Hello. In this interview, I'll be asking you a series of questions. I will be determining what your business is here, whether you're telling me the truth, why you have so many arms and armor, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. During all of that, I will be casting a spell to make sure you are not lying to me. Please, if you would ever so kindly, do not resist the spell. It would go so much easier if we could not. Right?
Right.
And he begins casting the spell. You feel a wave of energy come over you. In this instance, this is the only chance you have to resist.
I'd rather not.
I'm about to say, assuming that you do not, the energy rolls over you and you feel a little lighter, for lack of a better term. You feel more of your inhibitions not really being there. And he asks, what is the purpose of your visit to the capital today?
Assigning more of some of these folks up to the guild, and those who wish not to come with us, they can find work inside, hopefully.
So you're a member of the guild?
Just badge. Or badge, or
It's just like a little plaque that you hang on a necklace is all it is.
pulls up, yeah.
I say plaque, it's literally just a thin metal thing
Dog tag.
that's on a... Huh?
Like a dog tag.
Yeah, kinda. I was thinking more, because I love Overlord, the things that they have in Overlord, the little metal things. That's what popped in my head. But anyway. Do you have any ill intent toward the capital or the humans inside?
Nope.
Do you have any ill intent toward humans in general?
Only the ones that cause me harm. Or my people harm.
See, that's not technically a lie.
Well, I have had run-ins with people who have caused my people harm, and I've only attacked those.
No. What I'm saying is, right now, you have intense amount of harm generated at people that have not caused you harm as of yet. And they are human. You know what I mean?
Yes, but I don't know who they are yet either.
Correct. That's why I'm saying it's not technically a lie, so you're fine. And how long do you plan on staying in the capital?
Hopefully not too long. I'm not entirely sure what that would depend on my party and the folks who have places they need to go or places they wish to go. Let's see.
And do you have any dealings with people from the Empire or any prior experience in the Empire's dealing? Have we contracted you before is what I'm trying to ask. I'm sorry. I
Shit, have the Empire contract me for spending this?
No.
Wait a minute. Nope.
You have always been roaming around the mercenary land. You've never really been up to the Empire.
No, more of a nomad.
Understood. Thank you very much for the information. You are free to go.
Thank you. Have a good day.
1d3. Arik, you're 1 and 2. Caleb, you're 2 and 3. Or yeah, no. I forget how fucking.
1d6. Eric
It's
is
a 1
and 2. Caleb is 3 and 4. I'm 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Can I be 2
forgot-
and 4 instead?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I don't mind being 3 and 5.
I'm not doing that because I won't remember. Arik 1 and 2. Caleb 3 and 4. Thaddeus 5 and 6. 3 and 4. Caleb.
Howdy.
You get brought back by somebody who looks a little more feminine, and she goes, right. Thank you for visiting, blah blah blah, same thing, please don't resist the magic, yada yada yada. The magic rolls
I'm gonna
over
let you know this right now before you
Yes.
cast this spell. I'm going to resist. I don't think I'm gonna succeed, but I'm gonna resist just to see if I can.
Okay. Why? If I may ask.
Because I want to see if I can resist it. This whole magic thing's weird to me. I just want to see if I can resist it. That is all.
Okay. Sure. And she casts the magics. Roll a wisdom save.
10,
You fail.
as I thought.
Right. That was strange, but understandable. I assume. Where are you coming from?
Where am I coming from? Actually, we came from those mountains back there.
Let me rephrase. Where are you from?
Oh, I have to fucking remember the name of the country. Shit,
Houndel.
Houndale.
Oh, the militaristic. Interesting.
Yeah, in case the uniform didn't give that away.
Well, uniforms are uniforms. They could be worn by anybody. And I'm not necessarily an individual that knows anything about the uniforms of other countries' military or militaristic powers.
Fair enough.
What is the reason for your stay in the Empire
Yeah,
today?
We got some refugees. We're going to take them to the guilds. Some of them are going to join us. Others that probably don't are going to help them find jobs, maybe.
Do you have any ill intent toward the Empire or its people?
Not right now.
Vague.
Truthful.
Are you loyal to your kingdom?
I mean, yeah.
Are you aware that your kingdom is actively in skirmishes with mine?
I am aware of that, yes.
Is it understood that if it were to go to war, you would immediately be, as long as you are in the Empire, you would immediately be imprisoned as a prisoner of war?
I would assume so, yes. I'm
Would you
not
be willing-
particularly in a position to fight y'all right now, so
Would you be willing to give us information about your kingdom as to why the skirmishes are happening?
no.
What to ask, what to ask, what to ask.
Are you aware your outfit looks stupid?
It's a matter of opinion.
I mean, I guess that's true, but whoever designed that outfit needs to have their opinion checked.
It's not meant to look nice. It's meant to instill a sense of position.
You look like you belong in the back alley of a carpet store.
Okay. Right. Have you or do you have any dealings with any Empire associate, or have you ever been contracted by the Empire for any service?
No.
Are you a spy?
No.
Okay. You are free to go. Thank you very much.
I meant what I said about that outfit looking stupid. You really should.
You're free to
talk
go.
someone about. I know I'm free to go. I'm the one to let you know. To really talk to someone about maybe changing that up so you look less stupid. All right, bye. Have a good one.
Arik, 1 and 2. Thaddeus, 3 and 4. Arik!
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, no, I don't want to.
Then I suggest you pick the other
Thaddeus!
one.
I'm going to. Thaddeus!
But I lost the coin toss.
I don't care. I remember where I am. I am not doing that right now. Thaddeus!
Hi, yes, hi.
You get brought into a room by a male, and he states if you would please do not resist the magic, blah 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 blah, all the magic, the same thing I told Medina.
What type of magic is it?
It's truth-telling magic. It makes sure that you're not lying. If you try to lie when the magic happens, you won't be able to if you don't resist. If you resist and lie, if you resist the magic and you lie, I'll know that you lied.
Okay.
Standard
do you
procedure.
really need that, though?
Yes.
Okay, if you say so.
He begins to cast the magic. Do you resist?
I'm not gonna bother resisting.
Got it.
I'm a little cold-blooded and you them.
What is the nature of your visit today?
I think we're bringing some injured people to get them to start a better life or something.
Where are you from?
Where did I come from? Came from the mountains over there. I thought you saw us walking up.
But where are you specifically from?
Like I said, I came from the mountains over there.
Okay. Not lying, which is... Anyway. Are you under the subservience of a dragon?
Subservience. Yes.
Because you can't... I was about to say, because you can't lie, the answer is...
I was going to ask what that word meant. But
Again, you've been
Feels
reading
like
Smart
it.
People book.
it's a six-syllable word. I haven't gotten to S yet.
It's a fairly common 6-syllable word that you would have heard 100 times.
How often do you use the word subservient?
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's 4. I never said I could count.
Does your dragon or your people have any ill intent toward the Empire or its people?
I don't know.
I believe that's accurate.
You see, it froze me because, yeah, it is. Fuck. Do Do you have any ill intent toward the Empire or its people?
Not typically.
Why are you vague?
Well, what am I supposed to say? If someone attacks me, I'm going to attack them back. And that's ill intent. Am I supposed to say yes and lie, or am I supposed to say no and lie? Either way, one of them is a lie.
Well, you do not have ill intent towards somebody that's attacking you. That's self-defense. That's not inherent ill intent. Ill intent is the actively seeking or wanton destruction of property, persons, or other some such thing.
Then the same thing can be said. If someone steals from me, I'm going to hunt them down and attack them because they stole from me. And that's
Right.
ill intent.
Moving on. Are you a spy?
No.
Would you be willing to share information as to where the whereabouts of your dragon?
I can't.
Can't as in don't know, or can't as in won't?
Can't because I don't know where they are in the first place.
Understood.
Well, that's not true.
No, you don't know where he is. You can leave it at that. That's the truth. You don't know for sure where they are. You have an idea, but you don't know.
That's what Div will be saying. Well, that's not true.
Oh. I
do you
didn't
know
detect the lie.
I do indeed know where one of my dragons are. I'm just gonna summon Jeff.
That is not
Baby
entirely what we. That is not entirely what we meant. But please, unsummon that.
Mm. He goes poof. You asked if I knew where my baby dragon was, so baby dragon.
No, I asked you if you knew where your dragon was, the one you were subservient to. But regardless,
Same difference. I prepare all those meals. I make sure he's clean.
have you ever had any dealings with, contact with, or have you ever been contracted by the Empire before?
Yes. Kind of.
Explain.
They would seek like 70 gold. So
And
I'm
this-
pay it back. And he
and
belongs to
this-
the Empire, I believe.
I was about to say, and this Zeeg is a member of the Empire, or
Yes. I think. Yes.
right? You're free to go.
Okay. No, never mind. I don't have any more questions for you.
Right. Arik,
I'll,
you get brought into a back room, and they begin to give you the normal spiel. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will be casting some magic now. If you would please not resist, it will allow me to know whether or not you are telling the truth or not. My brain blanked. James. Anyway, if you resist, I will know that you have resisted the magic. So, for all of us involved, just let the process happen. And she begins to cast magic. Doth thou resist?
as long as it looks and smells like Zona Truth, then nah.
Pretty much, yeah. The magic washes over you, you don't resist, and you feel like telling the truth.
Well, it's less of a compulsion to tell the truth and more of a can't lie, right?
Yeah,
Very different.
I know, but still. Regardless, what is the purpose of your visit today?
Dropping off some refugees.
Do you have any ill intent toward the Empire or its people?
No.
Sorry, the questions I was going to ask went away.
Like, are you okay there?
No, the questions I was asking they just disappeared. My brain literally went black, and I fucking lost everything I was trying to say. Anyway, where are you from?
Says the town they were probably grew up in. Somewhere. Over there.
Oh, so you're an Imperial.
Yes.
Good to know. Were you... She begins to ask a question, and then a knock happens on the door. Sorry, one moment. And she goes to open the door, and the door opens, and she goes, "Sir, I'm sorry. What are you doing here?" And he looks at her and says, "Cast a spell to seal the room now." And she goes, "Yes, sir. Sorry, sir."
If I recognize
Closes the door.
anything, could I please be informed of such?
I was about to get to that.
Okay.
I was just gonna explain that she cast the spell to seal the
Preferably
room.
before
so-
the room is sealed.
Well, not sealed. Like you can leave, but it's sealed so no sound can leave. If that makes sense. It's making it more private.
Okay.
But you do recognize this individual as one of the bosses, if that makes sense.
Specifically inquisitorial.
Yes. Well, every red-robed individual is a part of the inquisitorial rank.
Yeah, I didn't even have that much info.
I thought I explained what the inquisitorials looked like before.
Nah,
in your
man, you
prologue.
gave me
I may
brown
not
and
have.
green. Like,
You
personal
gave me brown and
clothes.
green. I did give you brown and green. You're right. Apologies. Anyway. Is the spell done? She goes, yes. Then you may leave and do not allow anyone to enter. Of course, sir. Sorry, sir. Zeeg, I believe is your name, correct? As she leaves.
I believe that is correct.
He looks over at her in the zone of truth. She goes, yes, sir. And the spell leaves you. Apologies for this. It was not our intent to put you under this.
I don't
Rest
think it
assured-
would've been much of a problem.
Not necessarily, but there are other things we need to discuss that do not involve the lower ranks. On top of that, none of your party will know that you were treated any differently. We are, thankfully, further away. But there are things and questions that she should not be asking to you as a low-ranking individual. How is your mission going so far?
As far as the individuals go and the specific mission I was given, they're good at doing tasks. They're good at doing tasks.
That means what exactly?
Limited autonomy, but can complete a goal.
I see. Did I ever give you a name for your ranking officer?
Not that I remember.
Okay, never mind.
It might be on here. Hold on. Blah 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 blah. What's their names? Inquisitor Lancet.
Yeah. And your direct officer is who again?
Lancet.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think. You came from the mountains. We've been watching your party since you left the mountains.
Got a handy dandy map of that place too. Probably want to get that copied down.
Oh, we're fine on that. We have a decent relationship with the dwarves at the moment.
And that works.
Well, the dwarven royalty. None of the other dwarves know. We're allowing them to stay in those mountains. Believe me, if we wanted them gone, they wouldn't last long. They're struggling, to say the least.
A shrug.
I hear you're in dealings with not only a kobold, but an orc and an officer from Houndel, of all places?
Given
How
that
did
they're
that
all
happen?
in, well, I don't think I'm allowed to divulge these particulates of things, but we all ended up in the same place, and we've gone from there to here.
It's understandable, I assume. Why the refugees? What's going on?
They were part of the Orcs people. They're getting their Adventurers Guild thing bolstered and building force, trying to do my fucking thing, you know. And the place that we raided, which has additional information to be divulged probably later during this, once you're done asking questions. Had
Did he
them
cut
all...
out for anybody else?
Yes.
Okay, why do I
Yes.
gotta know?
So I think we got up to guild, and then it started to like where you were saying they're going to become part of the guild, and then that was about all I heard.
To that effect, and that they were part of Hearst's people, blah blah blah. Place that we went to had them all captured, and now they're here.
They capture them for.
I will elaborate on that once you are done answering your questions, because that's a bit of a tale.
I mean, I don't have any more questions for you overarchingly. It's just I'm trying to get the fact that you are here, where Inquisitorial headquarters, Imperial headquarters, and everything else is, when you were not expected to be here anytime soon, or at least I have not been informed that you would be here anytime soon, is not unwelcome, but new, if that makes.
Well, I do have things that I need to book in at the headquarters themselves, but for right now, the checks the fucking map so I can remember the name. Venrada Kingdom is currently heavily involved in some sort of a cult. I think I have their book for that.
No, you have.
Are you telling me
The
that they
book
didn't give it to
stating-
me afterward? I know I have the special book, but I thought that they also gave me those
You have the
things.
special book. I don't think you got the other one. I think Hirsch still has the other one.
Holding on to it? My god. In that case,
I'm pretty sure. Am I wrong, Hurst?
the dude is muted.
Fuck.
The one that stabbed me in the hand.
No, the book that states the specifics on who and where the cult leaders are, the people doing the cult stuff in Vinrata. Pretty sure you had that
believe I
book
had that
because
up.
you're the one who found it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was making sure. Like, I was fairly certain that you had that one.
I just kind of assume people hand over books if they're not gonna use them. But if not, then that's fine.
Fair enough.
In that case, I spark notice the fuck out of it.
That's fine. You give him information that the Vinrata Kingdom has a cult doing cult things. That's all you need to say.
Seems to be infiltrated amongst their higher ups.
Does it go as far as the king, or do you know?
I don't remember the particulars. They tried to be cagey, you know how that goes.
Understandable. Might I ask what your dealings with the headquarters are going to be, or is that something you're not allowed to tell me?
Basic checkup. You know how it is.
I do, and I also know that you were given a messenger's pouch, so basic checkups, you know. But fair enough. Thank you for your cooperation. I apologize for the intrusion. I only recently found out that you were here, which is going to be something I inform my people about. They should be able to identify one of their own easily and notify me so I can take care of these proceedings instead of them.
Well, if they could do that, then it'd be kind of obvious who the agents were, wouldn't it?
No. Our intent is to be able to identify each other. They're supposed to commit to memory specific individuals that we have out in the field, so that things like this don't happen. You being in this situation, not capable of lying, and being asked specific questions, you could reveal one too many things that would end up getting either you or them killed. Does that make sense? I'm trying to avoid that from happening. Ignorance should not be a reason of death. Though it is a reason of punishment. God! Am I tired of having to run through this shit again?
Well, if we're talking
She
about
will-
people that have been through a little too much punishment, those that came with us, they were sacrificial cattle for entirely too long. If you can put any good words out for them, I would appreciate it.
Those that stay will be taken care of, you have my word.
Give them a nut.
At any rate, we will go back to the assumed transactional whatevers of the interrogation that you were undergoing. And I will leave you be. Thank you for the information you have provided. If there's anything you need of me, you have but to ask.
Fine to my knowledge.
And good. Understood. Good luck to you, brother. And he, for lack of a better term, he goes invisible. So when he leaves, he doesn't, it's not like sparking some shit, but and the lady enters and says, "I am so sorry to have interfered in your mission. I apologize.
So does this mean I passed my interview?
Absolutely.
All right. Let's get him.
Please do look kindly on my failures.
For what?
I don't know. I just know that when he comes around, it's a big deal.
Said about the process of meeting back up with the group and then finding shit. With him.
Yeah. So, all of you meet back up outside where the line of people is being looked over and made sure that they're okay or whatever, and intent and yada yada yada. After about an hour, everything moves pretty quickly, pretty smoothly. It's like it's very, very much a thing that's happened many times. And after everybody's looked over and things like that, the same commander will come over and say, "Welcome to the Imperial Capital. If there's anything we can do for you, please let us know." And he is saying this to all of you. Please let us know. We're more than happy to help. If you're looking for a place to stay that can accommodate all of you, my best solution for you is actually to seek out the guild's help for that, because there are no taverns or inns or anything like that capable of holding as many as you, though there is a barrack style sleeping arrangement that you can, like a boarding house that you can employ, though there are sometimes unsavory characters that do exist there. Just to warn you of that. We have plenty of tourist attractions for those of you that are young and wish to see things that you have never seen the likes of before. Our city is magnificent. I am proud to say that we are the largest on this land. If there is anything, again, that would transpire or that you would need of me, or you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. I am available most of the time during the day. And any of my men are more than willing to help you figure out what's going on. Do you have any questions for me now? Right. If that is all, I wish you good adventures and a pleasant stay in our magnificent city. And he turns and wanders off. And all of his men that aren't actively meant to be guarding the castle gate or the wall, the gate in the wall, go about their normal business. You all, I assume, head to the guild hall at this stage. Is anybody splitting off from doing that now or later?
No, I shall do it later.
Right. Everybody goes to the guild hall and they go, "Welcome. Oh, my. It's quite a few of you. How can we help?"
Lodging, food, and recruitment drive.
Understood. Are all of them going to be joining your ranks?
That's up to them. And then opens the floor to whomever wants to do things.
Understood. We'll have several of our individuals bring you or come up. We'll come in and we will begin asking all the right questions. What is the name for your adventuring group?
Pulls out the card, hands it to him.
Right. Understood. Is there anything else you need of me? We'll start setting the lodgings up and everything. It's free of charge because, guild. Is there anything else you need of me at this moment? No? Yes? You're all just kind of standing there staring at me with a blank stare?
I don't think we need nothing else.
Understood. Then rest assured we'll get everybody who wishes to partake in your adventures, for lack of a better term, signed up and ready to go. I don't think we really need you for this part.
Sounds good.
Have a pleasant stay. City's magnificent.
Thank you.
Alright. Whenever we head back to south, do we want to go back through the Dwarven lands, or do we want to just cart it, including going through that little bit of Houndrel?
Why are you adding an R?
Huh?
Houndrel? Houndel.
There should be an art.
I don't care.
Yeah, because this is your fucking world, Eric.
There should be an art.
I didn't ask you what there should be there. I named the fucking place. I like Houndel more than I like Houndrel.
Houndrel has a nice ring to it.
Houndrel
Shut your mouth.
Stupid. Shut the fuck up. That's the one from there. It sounds stupid.
I mean, someone has to be on the air.
My culture is not your costume.
Put your devil's advocating ass the fuck over there in the corner and shut up. What do you want, Eric?
I'm just seeing where the group wants to go, man.
I say we started.
Me.
What's everybody doing? You got a massive fucking city in front of you. And I mean fucking massive.
Well, before we
To
deal
go
with
from-
Massive City, we need to deal with where we're going after Massive City so we can use Massive City to the utmost efficiency. Like, if we're going to cart things and we have X many more people, we're gonna need at least an additional cart or two.
Yeah.
And
Got money
Rash.
for that?
Maybe.
No, but we can figure it out. And if we know that we have to figure out a certain amount, it helps. Because it's a big
Correct.
city.
So are you carting or are you going back to the Dwarven land?
It probably wouldn't hurt to get another cart anyway, because if we decide to, you know, start our own little settlement, we're gonna need stuff to help with travels.
Correct, but carts can be gotten anywhere. Right now, probably because if you're going around the mountain hound, motherfucker, fuck you.
Best part for me is that I
If
heard
you're-
that through static and robot news, so I didn't know what was going on.
I think you're having internet problems, buddy.
A little bit. Not much I can do about it, though.
If the only reason you need carts at current moment is if you go around the mountains and through Houndel, then you have to have something to help you bring your people, however many that are going to be following you in that regard. If you're going back through the mountain, you don't need more carts. It doesn't take that long. If you go around the mountains, it's roughly a month and a half. It adds a significant amount of time on your journey. So I ask again, like Arik asked, are you going around when you go back? Or are you going back through the Dwarven land? Carts can be gotten from anywhere. Like, I'm not worried about you getting carts. You can get them from fucking when you burn down a goddamn settlement in fucking Vinrata. You'll fucking probably find more than one cart.
What's everybody want to do?
That's what I just. And everybody's sitting there being quiet.
I mean, it truthfully doesn't matter to me.
Goddamn fence sitter.
For a new view, I'll say we can go around. see the sights.
Find more
Go back
people to
home.
join.
Yeah, I can go back home.
Leave the party, make a new character. Ah!
50% chance that actually happens.
I knew it.
Unironically, 50% chance.
A long way it is.
Okay, so carts need to be acquired because people walking that long, some will die. There's no two ways about it. People will die. It's not an easy walk. But regardless of that, what are you going to be doing now that that has been decided?
Eating actual food.
You already knew that.
Yummy food.
I've got stuff to do near late evening, and that's about it. So until then.
Okay. Anybody else have anything they want to do in the city proper?
Maybe like that. We could
You're going to be here for an indeterminate amount of time.
be here for an indeterminate amount of time. Somebody's stingy with their gold, so somebody doesn't have much gold. Let's see how much supplies we'll need. Rough estimate how much money we'll need for supplies, cart, horses, and we'll check the board for work, and then grab a drink.
So, I'll start with the last thing you said first. Since you are already currently in the area where bounties would be happening, there's no bounty board or posting or anything like that. When you speak to a what the fuck is the word? Person who stands out front at the desk, not secretary.
Receptionist?
Yeah, that one. Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ, what the fuck is going on with me today? When you go to speak to a receptionist about this, she states, yeah, we don't have bounty boards here. It incentivizes people to take the highest risk job at the lowest rank possible to get the most amount of money for their blah, 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 blah. So what we do is we look at what you're capable of doing, how big your party is, blah, 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 and we recommend a job or two through there. Then if you accept said job, we then get you in contact with the person who put out that request, if it is necessary, and
I'll
from
be honest,
there,
we just want the sausage. Make it on your own. Sorry, I've been through this too many times.
right.
I
See this
sadly
off?
flipped through that.
She lists off several jobs that she believes your party will be capable of handling. All of them pay roughly the same. All of them right around the 250 to 350 mark. Most of them are hunting down some sort of thing that is terrorizing townships outside the city.
What is on
Sounds
the
easy
bounty
enough.
board of dangerous hunts? Or is it unknown creature X, Y, and Z?
A lot of them are unknown, but some of them are wolf packs. Some of them are wild, like how do I say, what's the word? Maddened bears, things like that. Some of them are simple woodland creatures that have gone fucking insane for whatever reason and are attacking settlements of people. Others are unknown creature X and Y and Z are terrorizing, and we have not heard from town in God knows how long.
Alright, which one looks the spookiest that we can bring our new level 2s in on?
get that XP.
Yeah. So not like, oh god, they're all dying, or, well, that was easy. But like, little bit above it.
Probably one of the ones for maddened and wild animals would be easiest. Because random entity X, Y, or Z could be anything from wyverns to dragons to fucking ancient mummies, like you don't know.
Now he's selling me on random enemy X, Y, and Z because then that's a lot of XP. What you thinking, Medina?
But they're low level.
Well, yeah,
Not
but then it
the
won't
fire.
be.
If you go up against a herd of wyverns, a lot of them are going to
A
die.
herd of wyverns.
Yeah, they won't be low level anymore because they're all gonna be fucking dead, Arik.
A herd of wyverns.
There's gonna be this scene where me and him on horseback again.
I was about to say, Eric, it was only the four of us when we fought 3 or 4 wyverns in your party that caused us to go down 4 or 5 times.
And you won.
Buddy, pal, friendo. And we won. Yeah, I know.
So, like, argument
Barely.
invalid.
No, not argument invalid. We only won because we had massive amounts of healing capabilities, number 1. Number 2, you have a bunch of little dudes over there, so I have to equate for that and give more entity and enemy threat scaling.
We should go find a wolf pack. That's my
What?
opinion.
We do have massive amounts of healing capabilities right now.
No, you don't.
Dude, where?
So,
Ooh, besides that one.
I
That
think
one right there,
we can
that
change
guy.
looks. Never mind. I can do some little healings. Little tiny baby healings. In the range of like 1 HP.
You cannot do it enough to keep 30 people alive. I'm just gonna say that now. You cannot. Neither of you can. Regardless. Go for it. I'm not fussed about killing 30 people. I was gonna sacrifice them all to a god, for fuck's sake.
We should fight the wolves.
That's what I'm leaning towards.
okie dokie.
Right. I have several woodland creature hunts. You can accept all of them if you wish and just bounce between them. Once you have completed, if there are townsfolk that are still able to, they will send word to us, and we will get you paid when you get back. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Sounds good.
Right. Here are the list, and she fans out about 10 missives. All of these are on the 250 gold scale. And they're all for townships within a couple days of here. Walking, I should say.
So long as they can form a nice little line on the map.
Well, it's kind of like a half circle.
Sounds
You
like
go
a
out
nice
to
little
one,
line.
and then you go like a half circle, and then you come back. But yeah. Right. How many would you be accepting today?
Distance between each of them is, what, maybe a day each, right?
Give or take, yeah. Anywhere from a day to 3 between each. And that's it, again, that is walking.
And they're all in that nice little half circle.
Well, Yes and no. Some of them are further away from town than others. Some of them are closer, but more or less they're all circled around the city. They built this in such a way that every town that needs to rely on this place is fairly close to the city. Like the towns popped up after the city.
So just buckle down, exterminate, get back, make a bunch of money, huh?
That's what it sounds like
Or-
to me.
About to say more or less, yeah.
All of them.
You'd like to take on all of them.
Yeah.
Understood. She hands you the 10 missives. It's not uncommon. It happens. I will say, on a couple of the ones at the end there are other groups that were thinking about taking on those missives, and we do not stop people from taking on missives that have already been taken on, just to make sure that it gets done. And if somebody does join up with you, the winnings are shared. Okay?
Okay.
Right? If there is nothing else, I will get back to my duties, and if you need me for anything, do not be afraid to holler.
Appreciate it.
What, Medina?
Understood.
What's happening now?
I'm going to bed.
Oh, shit. You're right. Whilst all the individuals are getting assigned their roles,
I mean, if I'm
It
gonna go
is
do
mid-af-
solo stuff,
Yeah. Eric wants to do solos. Go for it.
I was getting there. It is mid-afternoon. Party at large, I'm gonna call it. So you can all go do solo things, obviously, but Caleb, you are free to go.
Good night.
Good night, buddy. Right. Medina,
Yes.
Thaddeus. Do either of you have any want, desire, need, random bug up ass?
I believe
do
I was
something.
instructed to go tactically acquire a cart.
No. What?
you know what? If
I
that's what he
believe
wants
I
to
heard
do,
instructions
I
to
believe
go
in him.
tactically acquire a cart.
Is
I
he
might have
letting-
been mistaken.
Is he letting us know this?
Who the fuck asked you to go tactically acquire a cart? What?
It doesn't matter. I like his gumption.
Oh, my internet died there for a second. Okay.
Oh, my internet died there for a second.
Interesting.
I think mine
What
did
the-
too.
What the fuck?
I think Discord died for a second.
That's the only explanation I could come up with, because everybody just had that happen, I guess. Anyway. Weird and threw me off my game. Are you informing the party of your decision to go, quote unquote, tactically acquire a cart? Hello?
Squawk.
I was making sure because of the Discord blip. I don't know if I'm still here. What the fuck?
I was told to shut up and sit in the corner, so I was making play instead.
Little did Caleb know he was our Jiminy. Now the chaos reigns.
I think yes, because I don't know where to go tactically acquire a cart from.
Okay, so yes.
Zeke has a map.
Yes, Hurst. And Zeeg. He does, the kobold does come up and say, I'm gonna go tactically acquire a cart.
I didn't
Don't
say
do
any
that.
of those words. Hey, you said we need to go get a cart. Where are they? Exactly?
There's probably a few stores near the stables, but once we get back with all the money from these things, and I just told out all the papers. We should be able to get it pretty quickly and easily.
Didn't we need a cart to take 30 people to those things?
Yeah, we're not going too far, really. But if you think that you can acquire one before then, eh.
You said check out the stables? Okay. I'll be right back.
Go.
I'm going to go get a cart.
I feel like he has his own objective. I look toward Hurst.
We follow him.
You want to babysit?
But acquire, he didn't say purchase.
You are correct, he did say that.
I'm gonna keep an eye from just to make sure.
Fair enough. I think I'm gonna head into the shopping district myself. These things, and I just kind of pull up my clothes. Need changed. Permanently.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's wash is needed.
Alright, try not to start a fire. Probably do that on your own time. I'll be back.
So, hold on. Pause. Thaddeus, roll it.
Okay.
Let's see, roll.
Don't give me the number. Both of you, roll perception checks. Actually, you go, no, this goes off your passive because you're not actively looking at him currently.
13, and I'm not even trying.
My passive perception is 11.
Okay. What's the number?
Me?
Uh-huh.
35.
Okay.
Somebody's passing without trace.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Why would I go past Trace? It's like, that's what I was born to use.
So as y'all are not paying attention to him, and you're talking about other things,
First, watch me leave toward the garment district, looks back toward where Div was, and there's just an
he's
outline.
fucking gone. Div is gone. You have no idea where he went. You have no idea how. He's gone.
Thank you, little bugger.
What are you doing, Hurst? As Div or Zeeg is gone, and so is Div.
And I'm just gonna I know where he's going.
Well, you know he's going to a stable. You don't know what stable.
Well, and then I'm gonna go get some clothes.
Okay, just fuck it. Fuck it. He's gonna do whatever the fuck he's gonna do.
He's gone. I'm not finding him. Because yeah, I forgot we swam through shit.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, yeah, I got prestidigitate too.
Yeah.
But just knowing it was completely covered in shit.
It's more psychological than it is physical, yes.
Yeah.
y'all go. Zeeg, Hurst actually meets up with you at this clothing shop, because I'm assuming you just both go to the closest one because you don't really give a fuck. Anything to get out of these shit-covered rags would be great. Hurst actually meets up with you at the clothing shop.
Well, that was fast.
I turned around and the bucket disappeared.
So you're just letting them do that? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Big city, little guy. I ain't finding him.
Well, until he has a cart.
And there are how many cart stores here?
He's gonna
And I
find
know their
out.
locations.
Plausible deniability. Pats your shoulder.
And I might need some bail money. Ah.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna go get myself a new traveling cloak and basic clothing. Anything on the armor that I can replace, I will replace. You good there?
You're not gonna.
I was answering a question.
Okay.
You're not gonna replace my bone teeth, are you? I spent so long, so very long making them for you.
Well, you made those. No, never mind.
Why would I replace those? Those are equipment.
But they might clash with your outfit.
Sir, trust that I can stylize a little better than that.
Regardless, to get replacements on all the gear that you want to get replaced, arms, armaments, clothing, yada yada yada, it'll run you $6 gold.
Economy. I can actually do that. Wow.
Good for you. Same goes for you, Hurst.
Good.
Moving from there, where to now?
Is there anywhere else you're wanting to go? I might be able to point you in the right direction.
Is that what time of the day it is?
Midday.
Dang.
Good on ammunition, good on armor. Anything you want to get for the hunting journey? Bunch of traps, maybe? Anything you want to get for the larger, less fun journey whenever we do get back to that kingdom?
Traps would be nice.
Alright, using whatever knowledge I may or may not have of this area, I point out the correct region. Confirm yay nay, James?
Sorry, what?
Can I point out the correct region for her to go for the traps that she's looking for?
I mean, yeah, it's in the shopping district. It's
Okay.
not hard. You just go. It's more of a. That would be more of like a general store kind of thing. Like there are specialized stores, and then there are stores that sell basically everything.
I point her that way. I'm gonna go
Fashionable.
check up on a couple of the books that we got in wherever the fuck it is we got them from. We've gotten too many books from too many places. I'll meet you back at the Guildhall.
Understood.
And then I'm gonna make my way toward Inquisitorial Land.
Understood. We will start with first.
Alright.
Jesus fucking Christ!
You can say these things, Thaddeus, out loud. This is a recorded podcast.
You're
It
right.
wants to be a surprise.
I don't believe that to be necessary.
No, it's not. But also could be.
Especially given that the other two here have given you leave to go.
I have a headache. Motherfucker said, I'm gonna recast Pass Without Trace while I'm on the cart.
Then I can still.
Yeah, that's gonna help. Yeah, that's gonna help. Yeah, totally that's gonna help. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
the clickety clacking of horse hooves on cobblestone and metal fucking wheel rim on cobblestone is totally not gonna give away your position fucking immediately.
But they leave no
not at all.
trace.
It does. It leaves no trace. Magic leaves no trail, so it doesn't even leave a dirt trail following me.
Read without
Pat. It does.
read Pass Without Trace.
That's a leave.
Because I'm telling you, it does not include darts. It's not how it works.
I feel like that one might be a dealer's choice.
That is up to your DM. Because it does say that you leave no tracks or other traces.
Trash.
You cannot be tracked except by magical means. And you are veiled by shadows and silence.
Shut up. Reading. Shadows and silence radiate you, masking you and your companions from detection for the duration. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 to dexterity stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or traces.
So the question is, never mind.
So I take that to mean he's already acquired a cart. And now he's making his getaway.
No. Not yet.
Bro tossed a
I'm gonna do that in
hypothetical.
character.
What you doing here?
You want to? No. You want? I don't give a fuck. He's making me have to decide this fucking shit. I'm gonna call his ass out. You want to know what he fucking did? He disappeared from y'all to then ask me how much are carts. Motherfucker disappeared from y'all.
Okay.
Fucking vague as shit on what he was doing, and then asked me how much are carts.
I was setting up a backup plan and wondering how much I had to pay back if I go to jail.
That's not how it works. A motherfucker that steals doesn't have to pay it back and then he's out of jail. That's not how it works.
Tactical
What?
acquisition. Here's my money.
Wait, I'm gonna fucking have an aneurysm.
It doesn't live in human cities. This is how it works in his mind. You have to pay for your crimes.
Okay, cat.
You know what happens with people who commit crime in Kobold civilization? Most everything's punishable by death.
Sit down,
If you
good cat.
steal, you die. If you break eggs, you die. If you kill, you die.
That's why you don't steal from your clutch. You don't steal from your dragon. And you don't break the eggs of your tribe. You steal from others.
Well, it's not
That's what we
stealing.
No, it's raiding.
Everything seems perfectly understood. Let's get this underway.
Hurst, because that's the one that's not giving me a goddamn aneurysm.
Yes.
And won't take an hour. Ugh.
That's a good point. I do have work tomorrow. I can't take an hour.
You walk into the general store that Zeeg shows you where is. And the individual goes, what can I do for you, madam?
Hunting equipment.
Hunting equipment? What are you hunting?
One, there was a pack of wolves. Another, there was a.
Just say yes. Arik had it right.
Everything.
Just say yes.
Holland Lodge.
It's a little bit of everything. You're hunting bears, wolves, fucking you name it. It's probably there.
Took a lot of jobs.
Oh, you took a lot of the missives. Oh, okay, I understand. You're adventurers. Got it.
I feel like the prices just went up 5%.
So
Felt the shift.
what are you intending to do? Like how are you intending to trap them? Just to make it easier for you to kill them, or the traps to kill them, or because the easiest way to do it if you're gonna do traps is to and kill them with said trap would be to pitfall. Put spiky shit down in the bottom of a hole, pitfall them, they fall into the hole and they die, right? Like that would be one of the easier ways, especially for bears. But if you're just looking for like bear traps or like claw traps and stuff like that that will stop them from moving, I have those. But I do want to state that you can just do this without spending money.
I understand. Not entirely sure of how many we need to hunt. There's a pack of wolves. Not sure if they all fall in the same trap.
Oh, the pack of wolves will just hunt you. Like, all you have to do is make yourself available. They'll hunt you, and then you kill them. Like, that's not going to be a problem. It's the bear and big cats that are going to be your problem. You're going to have to trap those because they like stalking more than and the bear is opportunistic. You know what I mean? Like, it's much less of a am I going to be able to get it, and much more of a what's going to be applicable for the situation. Again, for bear and cat, I can recommend specific traps that'll work, but you'd have to put those traps in specific places, so you'd still be out there for just as long finding out where that individual is. If you're honest, the best thing to do is wait for them to attack again and just take care of it when it happens, right? As shitty as that is to say, it's the quickest, easiest route. Wait for something to go wrong and then deal with it when it does. And hopefully it doesn't go too wrong. So, overarchingly, I'd state, again, I can give you some bear traps, which obviously for bear, I can give you rough ideas of pitfall traps and exact placement of spikes in pitfall traps, because there is a science to it. It's not just put a massive amount of spikes down there and hope for the best. And I can give you the rope and everything else required to set up snare traps for things like the wolves and the bigger cat kind of things. But all in all, I don't know if it's really necessary, but I'm more than happy to sell it to you.
I'll take a couple then.
What do you want of each? I'll sell you whatever you want to buy.
Handful of snare traps and take some bear traps as well.
So a couple bear traps and say 4 snares, or how many are you looking for specifically?
That should be enough.
All right. If that's all you're looking for, it'll only be about 2 gold. They're not that hard to make and not that expensive to make either. So, I mean, for Christ's sake, the snares are just rope, more or less. Is there anything else I can help you with, or?
That should be all. Thank you.
Not a problem. If there's anything else, just let me know.
Thank you.
All right, Div. What are we doing? Besides using a wheelbarrow as a cart.
I'm sorry.
That was secondary backup plan. I was looking around for a cart store or carts.
You find one without much issue. All you gotta do is head back toward the stables, like Zeke said.
Are there people just riding around town in carts?
Yes and no. There are individuals hauling stuff into the merchant district or to and from the merchant district. Like farm owners hauling in vegetables and produce and everything in to the merchant districts for selling to the vendors that are there and whatnot like that, and vineyards going to alcohol places and so on and so forth, and leaving with other supplies to sustain themselves. But overarchingly, I mean, there's a few, but not a lot. There's some personal carts that only seat like 2 people.
But I have passed any of them on my way.
Technically, yes.
And when I say past any of them, I mean any that just so happen to be unoccupied because their owners went into the store or something.
No, because you went the opposite direction to the merchant district.
Real? Okay. No, I was going to find a cart store or a place where people have a lot of carts.
Yeah.
I did not know where to go. So,
Well, you asked Zeeg where carts were, and he told you near the stables in the city.
I've never been to the city.
Well, you passed by the stables because they're always at the entrance.
Oh, then yeah, that's where I'll be heading.
Okay. You head over there. What are you doing when you get there? That's what I'm asking.
Well, I need to know what everything looks like. Or horses sitting in the stables, or the carts sitting outside.
It's a larger area. Some carts are inside, some are out. Not very many are out. None of them are hooked up to horses. They're all on display. The better, fancier looking ones with canvas coverings and that are larger than the rest are inside. The more, this is something you can use to haul anything from bodies to produce and whatever else like that are outside. They're not really big, but they'll do the job they're meant to do. But like I said, none of them have any horses hooked up to them. The horses are next door in the stables. But there's probably a good 30 head of horses wandering around.
Does there seem to be a guard presence?
Yeah, you're next to the gate.
That's a fair point.
And there are what would equate to burgers, not burgers as in the food, but burgers as in the merchant guards that guard shops and things.
Oh, like cell swords or something.
No, they're moderately well-off individuals whose task in the city and whatnot is to take care of criminals when the guards can't do it themselves. Because the guards have to take care of big things. Like if somebody comes in and starts stabbing people, they take care of it. But if the burger catches you stealing, he beats the shit out of you with a billy club and puts you in the stockade himself. you don't have to get
Medieval
the guards
mall
involved.
cop, if you will.
Yeah.
Medieval, like, militia type thing. I see.
So unless you
More or
want to
less.
fuck with Paul Blart.
Well, fit Paul Blart with a billy club. And by billy club, I mean solid wooden thing with metal all over it.
I always try to do all my thievings in the middle of the day. This is a mistake. I have black scales. I should wait till nighttime.
Okay.
No, this is for future reference. I'm realizing there are a lot of guards here. I'm not human. They likely will stab me first, ask questions later. So I just walk into the shop.
Okay.
Do this.
You walk in and they go, "Oh, can I help you?"
Hi, yes, can I rent one of the carts?
We don't really offer renting. But depending on what you're looking for, we might be able to get you a decent deal.
Then can I borrow one?
That's under the same aspect of renting, so no.
For like an hour.
Why?
For a joke.
No, I'm afraid I'd have to ask you to purchase said vehicle or mode of transportation. Can't really give one for the sake of making a funny, especially to someone I don't know.
Oh, I'm Div. I decided my adventures card.
Okay, Div the Adventurer, nice to meet you. Still gonna be a no on the borrowing or renting.
But now you know me.
I don't know you, I know your name.
Yes, you know me.
I have known of you for all of 5 seconds now. I do not know you. For all I know, I could let you borrow my cart, and it will never return. Or it could be damaged, and then I'm liable to fix it.
What if I leave some... What's the word? Just gonna pull it up real quick. Insurance. Yes, insurance.
I'm gonna go ahead and as kindly as I can say no. I'm more than happy to sell you one of my carts. I have some that are decently priced, and I'm sure I can come up with some kind of deal. But other than that, if you're not purchasing a cart from me or discussing purchasing a cart from me, I cannot lend out a cart to you, rent a cart out to you, or any some such variation therein, insurance or otherwise. My cheapest cart runs roughly $350, and my more expensive, fancier versions run around $600 to $750.
I will get back to you about this later.
Absolutely, you're more than welcome anytime, just for purchasing.
Right, for purchasing. I have nothing else to do here. I do not. I'm gonna be.
Okay. Is that all?
That is all.
Okay. Anything else you want to do in town before we move on to Arik, which will be the last thing we
No.
do?
Go right ahead.
Can't believe you gave up.
First,
Got what I needed.
I'm disappointed.
well, I gave all the information. He was more than welcome to do whatever the hell.
You threw like all the guards everywhere.
Did
That
you
would be
expect
fair.
there to be no guards?
Yes,
Why?
Skyrim.
Well, this is not Skyrim.
Even in the biggest city, there's 1, 2, 3 guards watching their stables at most.
Well, buddy pal, that's when the stables is outside the town. This one's inside the town.
Even then, horses be expensive.
Horses aren't the problem. It's the cart that's the problem.
Hold
Yeah.
on, was that an
Horses
idea
are
for me?
expensive. Carts are gonna be more expensive.
Was that a
Horses are the cart.
idea forming that you were just coming up with there, buddy? Pal, friendo?
That was a idea. Could I just steal a horse? I don't want to do that. So, no, carry on.
Just don't.
I'll do so later.
Okay. Anyway, moving forward.
He dejectedly returns to the guild.
Well, he probably finds a wheelbarrow and has his draconic companion pull it along. But regardless,
Once Hurst is going where she's supposed to be going, then I'm gonna get on my little sending device and relay the information that I'm in the capital and question who it is at the actual place I'm going to I should try to speak to regarding the propaganda, quote unquote, that I found at the place that I've already informed them of.
when you send off the little letter, because that's the only way you can get in contact with them, you actually get a missive back stating, with all that's been going on, and with the assumption that you would be making your way here anyway, I am actually here. You will be speaking directly to me. Them being your boss.
Okay.
Whenever you are prepared to come in, just do so. And with the amount of people that you know we have wandering around, I will meet you inside.
Then I go about my merry way.
Going there now or later?
They're busy now, so it's as good a time as any.
Right on. So you head to headquarters. The building you're standing in front of is what you know to be headquarters. It looks like a military style barracks from the outside. It's normal, regular, everyday, nothing out of place or attempting to be out of place looking building. When you walk in, same thing applies. Everything inside the immediate area is available. When you get there, what did you say his name was again? I forgot immediately.
Lancet.
When you get there, you do notice Lancet is standing at a counter talking to one of the people up front. He notices you walk in, gestures, for lack of a better term, stealthily, for you to go into a specific area. And assuming that you do go into said specific area, you walk for a little while and you make your way to what equates to inquisitorial thing proper. This is much more along the lines of what you would expect it to be. Many people are filing through paperwork, looking over documentation of individuals. You glance and you can see the images of your party members on tables of separate individuals around. And from there, your boss will come around a corner in front of you and say, "Follow me. We have much to discuss, I'm sure."
I nod and go along.
He takes you into a much more secluded area, sits down, gestures for you to sit down, and says, "So, pleasantries aside, what do you have for me?"
Well, there's the piece that we talked about before that I haven't really elaborated over much on. Do you want the general update on the individuals I ended up with, or where would you like me to start?
Quick and brief update of Hurst, Div, I believe, and Cletus would be welcome. And a generalized update on what you're doing now would also be helpful.
Well, Earth and Divs do seem magically inclined and utilize it. Cletus seems to just be a good sharpshooter. At least from what he's shown us, anyway. We have since met up with the remnants of Hurst's people. They were part of and caught in that cult thing that I mentioned earlier. Has somebody shown you the proper briefing of that yet?
You're sending more or less of the information you send in makes its way to my desk, yes.
Alright. And at this time, they are getting their stuff together before heading back to that kingdom to try to root out this cult is what they're currently working on.
What are their intentions with rooting out this cult, so to speak?
As far as they're concerned, it's taking good people and delivering to them an unjust death, and that's enough to get them to head against it.
So are there plans to destroy it entirely?
Seemingly.
Maybe we don't have to put anybody on it. Aside from you, of course.
Of course. That said, if there's any particular backing whenever there's hard points, I probably wouldn't deny it.
If you ever hit that point, just say so and we'll get somebody to you as soon as possible.
So if we're done with
Your
that...
messages
Go on.
are nigh on instantly traveled to me, so...
Well, yes, but
Just
I
to
don't
make
know
sure
if
you
there's
understand
anything
your-
that needs further elaboration or not.
I mean, you mentioned a book, but I'm assuming you're about to get to that.
Yes.
Do you have any information on as to who the individuals in the cult hierarchy are, or
I relay
or the
all I
name?
know, including what I got from the guy who tried to run but went to a different tower and then met the floor. The ground.
Do you know the name of the supposed god? And he kind of rolls his eyes. That they're trying to get in contact with?
If I saw it whenever I was looking over the materials, then I relay it. Because even if I don't have
You
the book,
didn't-
I would have looked at it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But you don't really have a name for the god. They just say Eldritch a whole
Not
bunch.
really, I just got that it's an eldritch thingy.
Oh,
And none of the
wonderful.
people that invoke it have been particularly insightful. They tortured the lord of that particular land, the one responsible, big culty whatever in there, but didn't really give anything worth relaying, sadly.
Wonderful. An eldritch abomination of some manifestation. Whether it's actually a god or something claiming to be to prey on the souls and weaknesses of idiots is beyond my scope of knowledge. With the names you provided and and things like that, we'll make sure to station individuals for easier access, so that if you do run into a problem or need help, we can facilitate in our own way.
And now I think that leads to, and I'll get into my coat and grab the thing, this piece of literature. It's part of what they blame their entire quest upon. Here.
And he'll
Best
take
you look
he'll
at
take I'll say he'll take it from you and start flipping through as you give your synopsis. Well now, if that could be proven, that would be immensely beneficial to us. I'll have to look into this more.
As far as big things, I think that's about all I've got for now. The group's behaving, in a way. Doing stuff, anyway.
But what do you mean by behaving, exactly?
Thus far, they have not undertaken any actions which lead me to believe that they need to be taken care of.
Do you understand why we put you with the individuals we put you with?
I'm assuming it was because there was some sort of potential seen in them? Eric's a little foggy, it's been a hot minute.
Well, with Hurst, it was potential. With Div, it was the dragon. And with Cletus, it was the skirmishes along the border. We want to know if there's war breaking out, and if we have to deal with it. Right now, they're localized to our people trying to cross the river, but we don't know how long that'll last.
Cletus hasn't been particularly talkative whenever it comes to that, and prying into it's been inadvisable.
Understandable.
As far as the dragon goes, we apparently traveled through its old lair location on the way here. And it was otherwise emptied.
Probably moved during or after the attack.
Has that particular
Okay.
dragon been enough of a problem that I need to determine its location and get the information
would-
to you?
It would be helpful to see if we can't make a deal with it. It is, in all accounts, one of the oldest creatures living. It most likely remembers the Emperor, the real Emperor, and you can only imagine how much problem that could cause if it were to want to remember, for lack of a better term.
Only about as much as however many copies it is they have of that thing.
Annoyingly, probably quite a few. Probably each one of them read it as a bedtime story at night. But regardless, if possible, we'd like to be able to ally with said dragon sooner rather than later, because there's got to be a reason it is still alive. So, as I'm sure you are aware, when the Emperor first started, the dragons tried to stop it, and didn't When? So not many of them exist anymore. Him being alive still.
Allying is
It-
the intention, then I can probably work that angle eventually.
Again, sooner rather than later would be beneficial. What's with the refugees? I have to know.
They were her people, and now they're members of her their adventurers guild. Additional numbers. As I said in the report on the cultist stuff, apparently the non-human races, if they're a particular target for getting blood drained.
As terrible as it is to admit it, it would make sense. If you're going to try to do a ritual that requires blood, there is no magic to be found in the blood of humans without doing specific kinds of rituals. The
But you
rituals
get a
they are
bunch-
trying to perform. Go ahead.
But if you get a bunch of people out of the cells of the people who were trying to do that, some of them might have a bone to pick.
Correct. They're going about it in a very rudimentary and aggressive way. If they wanted to do this, they should have been a lot more quiet about it, at least as far as that one is concerned.
Yeah, they seem desperate.
They seem to be in a rush. Like they're being guided by something. You need to find who the leader is. Nigh on immediately.
Working on it.
Or what the leader is my guess. With all that I know. If you have any questions, I will be able to if I can answer them, I will do my best to answer them. During daylight hours, I'm not very active. I prefer to do my things at night, so if you have any missives you wish to send me, I would do so then. Though I will be more available to accept your missives personally, instead of going through a third party like we have been. Anything I send you, as I'm sure you are very much aware, burn it immediately after, yada yada yada. I've already been through this with you. How are your powers going?
Healed a bunch of the sick ones, but I gotta sleep. Oh.
No weird dreams, aspirations, apparitions.
Confirm if
No
I'm
sudden
wrong, but I
interest.
don't think so.
No, not overly. Your dreams are more vivid than usual, from what you remember. But you've always kind of had weird dreams because you were celestial before this. But
I just kind of shake my head like, nah, not that I'm aware of. Legit, like, no.
it's just that bangle that has attached itself to you. I'm sure you are aware of the circumstances behind it, correct?
Correct me if I'm wrong,
Someone
but no, I don't think I
Yeah,
am.
no one told you shit. Someone told you something, yes?
No. I think it fell on me when that Azamar was trying to do shit, and I tumbled.
You have got to be shitting me. No one informed you of anything.
And then I took a nap, and I woke up really far to the south, and then the magic people had to talk to me, and that was really distressing.
Jesus Christ.
Then a rat bit me, and it blew up. It was weird.
So you've been flying under the impression that weird shit's happening.
Guess it's the magic bangle thing.
Right. Would you like to know the reasoning behind it, or would you just like to continue your blissful ignorance?
Would it make a difference?
Knowing is half the battle? And being able to utilize it to its full extent may be beneficial?
I'll take a summary
Might.
then.
That comes from the era of the Emperor, as I'm sure you could have guessed.
Holds up a finger. Though I will say, if you elaborate, I will lose all possible deniability. And people liked casting Zones of Truth. A lot.
Yeah, there's going to be disciplinary action for that one. Anyway,
I had it handled. They didn't know me. It was fine.
the problem is they should have known you. And even if they didn't, like, the way the other individual handled it was a bit much. He didn't need to be there. But if they would have known you, they could have asked questions and made it look a little more normal and natural, but no risk of exposure of anything that could kill people. They're not paying attention could have cost you both your lives. If you would have said something whilst under that zone of truth and could not lie about what that thing is, all she had to do was ask you, what are you under the employ of the Empire? Which is a standard question that everybody asks. And if you'd have said yes, they could have said, what is your mission? And if you would have answered, you both would have died. Gone. No more. But anyway, back to the summary. That bangle is from the ancient empire. It was personally owned by an individual that was directly involved with the emperor himself. She was one of the last remaining celestials to stay on this plane of existence, and she imbued it with much of her essence, or her soul. I have no doubt that a fragment, or much more than a fragment of that essence, still exists to this day. No one has been able to use or wear that bangle ever in the millennia that we have had it in our possession. No one has been able to put it on. No one has been able to touch it, talk to it, anything whatsoever. Some that tried to force it into operation died in the process. So believe me when I say, if at all possible, or if you start to have weird dreams, or things that you think are there but aren't there start talking to you,
Schedule
inform
a psyche
me.
Val. Gotcha.
No, inform me. Because from the information that I have, I may be able to help you communicate or contact the entity that made that bangle, and can help you gain more power from it. Does that make sense?
Okay.
If it still exists in there, it is a great ally of ours and will more than likely help you in any and every way possible. Oh, one more question. The bombing in whatever city that I can't remember the name of now. I'm sure you gave a report, but I think I may have skimmed that one. What exactly happened again?
I was participating in the fight at the time. Big battle royale type thing. And then everything exploded. And then a bunch of elves attacked.
Exploded how? Fire, brimstone, boomings, like what?
Now I don't know whether to give the in-character thing, which is big flash of light and then everything went dark, or the thing I was told, which is some sort of a weird planar blah 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 blah.
He's asking what you saw.
In that case, it went bright and then I was asleep. When I came to, there were very few people actually left alive. Lots of dust.
Thank you. Sorry, I just needed to be re-upped on that one. Because if the elves are actively trying to start shit, for lack of a better term, we may need to deal with the ones to the north of us. He reaches into a drawer that's in his desk, pulls out a what could only equate to a map, hands it to you, and says, "That will tell you where civilizations of abhumans are. They're the known wise. There are 2 elven civilizations that exist still. It's more to warn you if you're getting too close, because you won't know until it's too late if otherwise. Keep it safe, keep it hidden. It is rather small, so it's not too hard to hide it."
Sheer curiosity.
Otherwise-
Keep it hidden from public knowledge. For what reason?
Sympathizers.
Alright.
Too many humans of today's time sympathize with the ancient and outdated ways of certain peoples.
Dunno, you'd think with them blitzing a city like that, their
You'd be
sympathy
surprised.
might decrease.
You'd be surprised. How many humans do you think it took for them to know exactly when to do that? How many humans had to tell them that a massive thing was happening? Because if you look at the map, the city you are in is nowhere near other elvish civilizations.
Having just got the map, I don't know where anything is.
I know, that's why I said if you look at it, you'll see.
I'm afraid it's invisible, sir.
Boy. Regardless of your lack of eyesight at the moment. Point stands. You'd be surprised at what humans are capable of doing to other humans. There's a reason this continent is still divided, or this little peninsula, I should say, is still divided into multiple different sections. Segregated off into multiple kingdoms instead of just one glorious empire. Because if we try to take them all over, there'd be too much infighting, too much sympathizing, and we'd have to kill a lot of fucking people. And we're just not out to do that right now. It was not what the Emperor taught. It was not what we were meant to do. Regardless, if there's nothing else, you're free to go. Be
Alright.
safe and complete your mission to the best of your ability.
Sheer curiosity, are there any fun little bonuses that I might be able to acquire before we leave town?
Bonuses how? What do you mean?
I don't know. Anything you can spare? I do hickey, moany.
Oh, if you're looking for magical accoutrement or anything that would help you in that or some such, just talk to the receptionist and she'll lead you to the armory of sorts. We can help you with anything that you may need.
Woo.
But before you go into the armory, we'll do that tomorrow. Or next time, I mean. We're gonna call it there. I'm being bugged by somebody sitting in the doorway and I have to go to the bathroom.
Sounds good. Good night.
Good night. Y'all have fun.
Good night.
Okie dokie. We ended there. Goodbye.
Goodbye.